to the asphalt, into the grass, wherever you're at, and you're balanced. Now from here, we're going to do a drill that we've done before. This is a balancing drill. We're going to go ahead, we're going to coming set, going to lift up, straight back down. We're going to lift up, we're going to go over our back foot, so our legs are crossed, back up, down, one more, hip tilt, and fall. We're going to let that hip take us out. So when we come up into that last one, we're going to sink into our hips. See how my butt cheek is facing the catcher now? We're just going to let that take us out. That hip is going to lead you towards the plate. We don't want to be opening the gate, right? With our leg and having that take us out, because what happens to our body? Our body happens to go back. So having that hip take us out lets us keep our head in the center, everything nice and controlled, and we're coming straight towards the catcher. So I'll walk with you guys through this. Come set. Go ahead, come set, guys. Leg lift. Down. Everything's nice and controlled. Up and over. Up again. Down. Up. Hip tilt. Let it take you guys out. I know for the guys who've done this before, I do it every time, right? Because it's a very important step in pitching. Balance and letting that hip take you out are crucial. Everything starts with the legs. You can have a beautiful upper body with the perfect breaking the egg, thumbs down, thumbs up. But if you guys aren't having that hip take you out, you're losing so much power, and it's going to wear on your arm. We want to keep that arm healthy, want to keep it strong, so the legs are very important. Go ahead, you guys can keep working on this. Up, down, up and over, up again, up and go. If you guys see how my upper body is staying still the whole time, nice, good four-seam grip, wrapped around that horseshoe. My hands are staying still. As I come up and down, everything is nice and controlled. Let that hip take us out. Boom. From here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to lift up. We're just going to plant that foot. So we're breaking the hands as our leg is going. We land and we're thumbs up. So when your leg is up, you break the egg over the leg. Break it, boom, and we're here. So if you guys were the catcher, I would be here, up, break the egg, here. See how my arm is in a good slot? Shoulders are here, shoulders aren't flying open, aren't super closed. Just pointing right at the catcher so that when we come through, we're throwing it right to the catcher's mitt. If you guys have something to throw to, a net, partner, bounce back, you guys can go ahead and work on this. So you choose a little spot on that target, lift up, break the egg, land, and throw. If you guys aren't pointing at the target, or you aren't hitting the target when you're here, it means that your shoulders are either a little open, a little closed, but we want to be nice and centered so that when we come through, everything's over the top, boom, right there to the catcher's mitt. All righty, you guys are looking great. And you guys can go ahead and throw the ball to a partner, to a target when doing this. Just nice and easy though, right? So we're here, breaking the egg, landing, coming through. So if I were to do this with the wall, I'd grab a tennis ball, be over here, up, break the egg, hands up, throw at the wall. Nice. Guys are looking good. All right. So a very important part of being a pitcher and a fielder is using your legs to generate that power. So what we're going to go ahead and do, and you guys can throw for this, we're going to get a good athletic base, just like we landed, right? We're going to go ahead, lean to the front, lean back, see how my knee is on the inside of my foot. We don't want that knee going out because then we're losing power, we're losing control of our body. Keep that knee in, really sink into that hip, and throw. Remembering to get everything full. Because when we're pitching, see how our back leg is straight? When we're coming forward with that hip, that knee will be on the inside of our body. If it's on the outside, we're starting to lose power, starting to lose velocity. So it's very important that we sink in, drive that knee. See how it's still on the inside of my body? That will allow for us to push off that mound and throw it directly to the catcher. And if you're in the field, that will allow us to push off the ground and throw to first base, second base, wherever the play is in. So we're going to go ahead, spread the legs, one lean, two, and throw. I was a little close to the net there, but I'll go ahead and do it up close. So we lean, keeping our head in the center of our body, knee on the inside, throw. When you guys are leaning back, you're going to really feel your core tighten up and engage. That's because you're keeping your body still. Everything is in the same spot, keeping it still. Boom. Yeah, attaboy, Jeremy. Nice throw. Jack, that looks great. Nice, Maverick. That looked awesome. Let's see, Mason. Nice lean. Boom. Yeah. All right. Guys are looking awesome. We're going to go ahead. We're going to grab our trusty dusty rag with the knot, or if you have a ball that has a towel through it. And if you don't have any of that, then you can go ahead and actually just use your hand. What we're going to do is we're going to do a drill to help us finish. It's very important that when we're finishing, we're not staying up here, right? Because we're losing accuracy, we're losing velocity. The further out we get, the more straight the ball is going to go, the harder it's going to be, and the harder it's going to be for the hitter to even see the ball because it's still in your hand when it's all the way out here, right? So what we're going to do, and if you're throwing to a partner, we're going to go ahead, we're going to reach all the way out when we're throwing, finish, so that our hand is going on the outside of our planting knee, and our body is being an equal sign with the ground. We're going to work on really getting over the top, boom, being like a capital T with our body. Our legs is the straight part, our body is the capital T. If you have something to reach out for, like I have a bucket here, you can go ahead, plant out a good distance away, go into our load here, hip tilt, boom, and you're going to hit the bucket. I actually didn't, but you're going to hit the bucket. We're going to get here, boom. So I can work myself a little further now. Here, and hit that bucket. In order to hit that bucket or target, your body is going to have to be equal with the ground, creating that equal sign, right? All right. Nice. Nice, Jack. Yeah, Mason, way to finish. That looked great. From there, when we finish, we're putting the ball in play, right? You guys got to be ready for a ground ball hit to you, a line drive. So as soon as we're done finishing, boom, we're athletic. So if you guys are the catcher, it's boom, finish, get ready. You're good. You guys are the closest person to the batter, other than the catcher. And so if a ball's coming at you, it's going to be a little bit faster. It's going to come up on you quick. So you always got to be ready. So as soon as you finish, boom, be ready. Fire that back leg over so that you're here and in an athletic spot. Cargo doggers. All right, nice. Get athletic. Oh, what if the ball came back at you, Mason? Be ready for that ball. You guys are doing great. Let's see a Maverick, nice. Yeah. Jack, I see you working. Atta boy. Great throw there, Jeremy. Way to really finish over the top. I like that. Mason, I love how you got athletic. Remember, when we're finishing, we're creating a T, right? We're not just here, immediately dropping. We're really getting that chest over the top, firing that leg, and bringing it over a gate, right? So when we're finishing, it's boom, boom, here. It's really hard to get over the top. And you guys are doing great. Very, very important, but very hard. A lot of people don't finish when they're pitching, or even when they throw. But it really helps accuracy and velocity on that ball.
I'm gonna get some water.
Go for it. I know it's probably very hot out.
It is.
You guys are looking great. All righty. We're gonna go ahead, relax for a minute, grab a sip of water. Then we're gonna do one more pitching drill to really help with pushing off that back side. It's a very technical drill. It's a weird drill. It's called a walkthrough. But it really helps, especially with keeping those shoulders in so that you're throwing to your target. Because when you're walking through, you guys are the catcher right now. You'll be walking through, plant your foot against that rubber, and you're coming up. Kind of like the Bryce Harper drill, how we're coiling ourselves up. But instead, we're walking into the mound, coming up, making sure our shoulders are pointing at our target so that we can throw the ball right to the catcher. This is a new drill for all of you guys. So,
What are we doing?
oh, I was just explaining it a little bit. I'll jump into more detail. You guys can grab a sip of water. Just give a thumbs up when you guys are ready.
My dad makes people who are pitching do a drill like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I like to pitch. Some people just like to pitch because they get to touch the ball a lot. But I like to pitch because, it's fun. Because it's not because it's like you get glory when there's a strikeout. You also get glory when you face 9, strike out 9.
That's very true. It's a
I
very
sort of walked a guy because I was allowed to go in partway through a batter because the pitcher was injured. Because the catcher threw the ball back at his nose. And the guy got walked, but technically because I didn't start the at-bat or start the plate appearance, I technically wasn't counted as pitching for him. It was the other guy.
Yeah.
But then the bases were loaded, and I managed to get out of it. And because my dad's the coach, he said, "You want to go again?" And I said, "Sure." Strikeout 3. And my dad was like, "Do you want to go again?" And I said, "Yeah." And after that, I was like, I'm getting a bit tired of this.
That's awesome. But in that story, right? You know how you said that it came back to his face and it hit his nose?
Yeah.
What we're working on, right? When we're finishing, getting over the top, being athletic, being ready for that.
That was the catcher threw it back to him, and it was just that, yeah.
Yikes.
So.
All righty, you guys all set? Ready to jump into this last drill with fielding and catching? All righty, like it. So what we're gonna do?
Wait, is this the last week of baseball?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I don't think so. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the plate that I have here and act like it's the rubber. I moved it back so that you guys can see the front of it, right? You guys can see the front of that plate. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna start behind it, facing wherever we're throwing. We're gonna step in, plant that back foot like we would be planting it with the pitcher's mound, right? Foot against it, sideways. Then from here, we're gonna go ahead, lift up. Make sure we're not coiling ourselves, showing our letters. Make sure we're not here, lifting up. Pointing our foot at the front of our knee at the catcher. Make sure we're putting that hip there. Oh, I was not balanced. Pointing our hip, letting that take us out. This is gonna really work on getting your shoulders square to the target so that you can throw. So we're gonna walk in, lift up, hip take us out, finish. And then get ready for the ball coming back. This is kind of like a tempo drill like you guys do with hitting. This is getting your legs activated, shoulders in, glove into the body. Bring everything towards that catcher. So we step in, boom, lift up, come through. It's gonna feel weird at first. It's gonna feel like you wanna be here, here, but what we're trying to do is get into that good pitching position, leg flat, hip taking us out, showing the butt cheek to the catcher. Just like in the Bryce Harper drill, where you're coiling up, showing the butt cheek or back pocket to the pitcher. Now we're showing the batter or butt cheek. So we're here, show the cheek, boom. Fire towards the catcher. Nice. Guys are looking good. It's a very weird drill, but it definitely helps. Yeah. Attaboy, Maverick. Way to pull that glove into the chest. Saw you work on that. Nice, Mason. Looked awesome. Let's see it, Jack. Nice. Looking good. Way to finish there, Jack. That's looking great. Jeremy, throws are looking good. Nice and straight, following through. This is kind of putting everything together, right? So you know how we did the balance drill, hip taking us out, following through. Now this is bringing it all together and working on our shoulders pointing at the target. We step in, lift up, hip tilt, boom. We're following through, getting to that T position, boom, athletic and fielding. Pitching, just like batting, everything, you can have a wind up, you can come set, you can be in a stretch, you can be closed, you can be open. Every single person gets to this position here, hip tilt, and they're all finishing. Even if they're a side armor or a submarine guy, they're all here, they're all lifting up, they're all coming set, coming through, and they're athletic. Love into the chest, boom. Yeah, you guys are looking great. It's a very, very nitpicky thing to pitch, and especially catch as well. Because you can be doing the same drills all day long, and yet there's still something else you can work on with that same drill. Whether it's coming balanced every time, feeling like you're going like this a little bit, moving backwards, forwards, whatever it may be. These drills are all very important, and they're all very technical. As simple as something as lifting up your knee so that it's flat can be hard. Especially if you're very tired, it's late in the game. It's still very important to get here, hip tilt, boom. Guys are looking great. We're gonna go ahead and jump into some catching and fielding now. Before I used to pitch, I actually was a catcher. Loved it, and it helped me learn the whole game. So from catching, I went to corner infield, and now I'm a pitcher. So everything that you learned from all these things, even if you're not a catcher, or let's say you're not an infielder and you're an outfielder, or if you're a pitcher and that's all you do, it still helps to work on these things because it helps you to learn the game, know when you need to do something else situationally, and you become a very, very smart in baseball IQ. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the catching drills and fielding drills. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get into our squat, right? Get into our squat, nice athletic position, right? Mobile legs, make sure that we can move side to side. And all we're gonna do is bring that glove into our ear and get into that catcher's slot, right? With pitching, we're bringing the arm here, but with catching, you gotta be quick. So boom, right to the ear. So we're gonna get the ball in, catch it, bring it, turn it into our face, to the ear, boom. And for infielders, I know that it's not the slot for you guys, but you guys still have to be quick, right? So you catch a ball, let's say you're turning a double play, catch the ball, tap the plate, turn it into your face, boom. You can take it out a little bit more, but it's still the same thing. So let's say I'm a middle infielder. I get the ball, I tap off, turn the glove into my face. Here, boom. And you're still throwing. Still turning the glove into the face. Ball quick, out of the glove, boom. Oh no, we happen to lose, guys.
Mason and Maverick just left for some reason.
It might have been a connection thing. No worries, they'll be back. So, do either of you guys catch?
I'm okay at catching, but I don't like it.
Hey, it's still
I
always
can catch.
nice. So,
I mean,
go ahead, Jeremy.
it's just that, I don't like catching because it's annoying having to be in that squat, and I hate it in the catching. The only time I'm willing to catch is probably first inning because then I'm not already that hot. But I have a good arm for being, my arm's just fine for being in the catcher's gear. It's just that I'm not the best at catching. I can block the balls, but I don't always catch them in the glove.
And that's okay. Even with infielders and everything, even if you're having trouble catching the ball as a catcher, imagine having to get a quick throw from a second baseman or a shortstop if you're middle infield, or getting a quick throw on the run when you're at first base, or having to do the quick throw on the run. You still got to be able to catch, still got to be able to throw, got to have fast hands. Very, very important as a catcher, infielder, outfielder, you name it.
I'm not the best at actually catching the ball.
And that's okay. That's what we're here to work on, right?
First basemen don't usually throw the ball that much, but the Nationals closer Sean Doolittle used to be a first baseman.
Exactly. And
which is strange considering first base doesn't throw as much as any of the other positions. He's mostly just catching.
But hey, they have terrific gloves, right? They're able to pick any ball. They're able to stretch for a ball. And even if their body isn't in line with the ball, they're still able to get it. Even if it's over here and they're stretching like crazy, they still have to be able to use their glove. That all comes with body control. Kind of like what we were saying with the bouncing, having body control. Same thing with the leaning drill. It's all about control. You can bring every aspect of pitching, catching, infield, outfield into any position. And then it just becomes fine tuning. Like for catchers, when they're here, it's boom, really quick. For an infielder, it's boom, a little bit further, but it's still quick. And a lot of the footwork looks similar. So if you guys are infielders, we can go ahead and work on this right now. We're going to go ahead, get into our athletic position, glove on the ground. You're going to get the ball, right? Get the ball.
Yeah.
Step in front with that right leg. Get ready to throw to a base.
Do we actually throw or not?
Up to you, completely up to you. If you have a net and you want to throw into it, go for it. If you have a bounce back, go for it. If you have a partner, go for it. If you don't want to throw, that's completely okay as well. But we're getting athletic, glove on the ground, stepping through. Just like a catcher, right? They receive the ball, they're turning, they're stepping forward, and they're coming through. It's all similar footwork, just a little bit different positioning of the body. Infielders were here, catchers were here. But what we're going to work on is down, glove touching the ground. We're going to field the ball, bring it up, step through, and if you want, you can throw. If you don't want to, just fake the throw. We're going to go ahead, do our chopping feed, boom, boom, right then left, field the ball, coming up, right foot in front, throw. So pitcher's delivering, we're creeping, chop step, boom, boom, glove on ground, get the ball, step through, and finish. The reason why we get our glove on the ground is because you never know when the ball is going to hop, right? You never know if it's going to skip, if it's going to continue rolling, or if it's bouncing, right? So it's always easier to come up for a bouncing ball than it's to go down for a skid. Because nothing's more embarrassing, right, than a ball going right between your legs or right under your glove. So if our glove's on the ground when we start, there's no way that that ball can get between our legs because our glove's there. You okay, Jack? All right. It looks like you were grabbing at your elbow a little bit.
I scratched myself yesterday. Kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had a ball go through my legs, but kids on my team have had it happen to them.
I've had it a few times.
It's really funny, right?
It's sort of funny, but not when it's your own teammate when a play could be made.
But if we get that glove on the ground, right, we won't have that play happen to us. Then we're not the ones that messed up. We always get a hard ball. There's always going to be ones that skid. There's always going to be ones that hop. That happens. It's baseball. But if we have that glove on the ground, we're ready. Actually, I'll move back so you guys can see that I'm getting my glove on the ground. We're here, right, left, glove on ground. It's so much easier to come up than it is to go down. We're a lot slower going down than we are coming up, right? Like, if you guys want to try this, go ahead and squat down. And then from there, try going up. It's so much easier to come up and all your momentum going up than starting from here and having to go down. So if we start from the ground up, it's going to be a lot easier.
Like this?
Yeah. So if you guys have a ball, which I know all of you do, or both of you do, we're going to go ahead, do our chopping feet, right, left, put our glove on the ground right where the ball is. You guys cannot see that ball, sorry. Can you see that ball now? All right. So we're going to go ahead, chop our feet, right, left, feel the ball out in front of us. We're going to get it, bring it up, cross our feet, and throw. The reason why we do the right-left is because if you want to break down fielding simply, it's right, left, field, and then your first step when you're getting ready to throw the ball is right, then when you're landing, it's left. So you guys will hear the expression when you guys are trying out, working with coaches, it's going to be right, left, field, right, left, throw. So that's why when we have the ball out front, we're chopping, chopping, chopping when we're running so that we can gather our feet, right, left, field, right, left, row. So the ball's out front. We're running towards it. Chop, 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 break down, right, left, field, right, left, row. It seems very 1-2, but it's a lot harder when a ball is moving at you. But once you guys start to work on this and you're getting here, 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 boom, boom, really fast, firing those feet, oh, you will become a fast vacuum cleaner over there. Nothing's going to get by you guys, wherever you are in the field. Same thing with outfield, right? Ball's on the ground. It's a roller. You're going to go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. It's outside of the foot. Right, left, throw. It's the same. They may not be getting down, but they're still chopping. Getting the ball off the outside of their foot. Right, left, throw. Everything from any position you can bring into anywhere and on the field. So it's boom, 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 right, left field, right, left, throw. Everything's nice and quick, nice and explosive. Really working those legs. Just like how a catcher is always in a squat. They're here, they may not be moving fully, but it's still right, left, and they're throwing. You know how we worked on finishing and pitching? You see every great infielder and outfielder, as soon as they're throwing, they're boom, finishing, firing that back leg over, because they're using only legs to get that power. So when you guys are fielding and throwing, you can go ahead, put the ball out, chop, 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 right, left field, right, left, throw. Really work on finishing over the top. It'll allow for a lot more accurate of a throw so that the first baseman doesn't have to do a split and pick the ball, or doesn't have to jump up 1,000,000 feet in the air. We're trying to get it nice, easy throw, quick, and right to his glove. I know I gave you guys a lot of information, a lot of talking today, but it's all really going to help. Whether you're an infielder, an outfielder, a pitcher, a catcher, it's all going to help. You guys worked great today. I'm going to go ahead, unmute you guys. Boom, boom. Oh, my bad, Jack. There we go. All righty, how do you guys feel about that?
Nah. Well, the session's okay, but the fact that I had to have a lawnmower sound in the background wasn't that good.
Hey, it's all right. Hey, better than you having to be on that lawnmower, right?
Yeah.
I had birds chirping in the background for me.
Oh, that's nice, though. Nice and beautiful outside.
Although
On
it's
the
really
day
hot.
that I got 9 strikeouts, there was another kid who had been on my team before who I was facing. He struck out 8. The only person who he got out that he didn't strike out was me, and I grounded out just to first. But he let 2 runners on. We managed to win the game. So we won 9-4, but after the 3rd inning, we were down 2-0. But then we scored 4, and then the 5th inning, we scored 5, and the other team scored 2.
Nice.
I had that in my last few seasons, I've had catcher's interference while I was at the plate, so I've gotten 3 bases quite a lot without having to wait for a walk to get hit.
Yeah.
On one of them, the other guy came out and argued it was a foul tip, but it was still catcher's interference. And on the other one, then I actually hit the catcher's glove off, so it was pretty clear.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, one game we lost, but we have this thing where you get a game ball, and I got it because I got a walk, I hit a catcher's interference, and I scored our only run, so. And in one of the games in our playoffs, I got the game-winning RBI in the 1st inning, and I got the save.
Wow. Impressive. Hey, well, you guys worked great today. I hope you guys picked up a few things.
Thank
You guys
you.
were awesome today.
I'm sweaty.
Good. Good workout.
Either
work,
good
babe.
workout or it's just hot out here.
Hey, how about both?
Both for me.
Definitely. Hey, well, good work today, guys.
Thank you.
I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See you.